This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Mountaineers will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Florida Gators offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Using his legs, it's Walker. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide end. He makes the catch. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Gators have first and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's caught. It's Townsend.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So West Virginia's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's John. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll try the right here. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run here, lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Mountaineers are going to cash in this red zone trip. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Scanning the field. It's John. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to pass. It's John. Looking for a man. On the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And it's taken right around the 35. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On the ground, it's Walker. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Receiver in motion now. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Tackle made after a big gain. All the way to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's John. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
The short completion of the tight end. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's John. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Gators. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz, he doesn't recognize it, ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard, it works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Mountaineers will crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's John. A deep shot to the left side. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete. The Mountaineers will have to kick this away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Townsend.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
42, West Virginia, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the Mountaineers churn out another first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's John. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense now in the all-important red zone. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potential.
Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. It's a draw to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's John. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Thompson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Mountaineers bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The Gators offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's John. Takes a deep shot on the move. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
West Virginia, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's John. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They open the 4th by going to the air. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. The Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. And the Mountaineers line it up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to find room. It's Verrier. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Wide open downfield.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Give it to the back again. First down and more. He's still running. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Get set, get set.
And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Handoff on a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the